It mixes some legitimate, well-established exercise science with exaggerated claims and scare tactics to create engagement. Let's break down the facts from the fiction and provide a clear, evidence-based perspective. The core of truth, what they get right. Some of the exercises listed are indeed higher risk for individuals over 60, especially if performed with poor form, excessive load, or pre-existing conditions. The underlying reasoning is often valid. 1. Behind the neck movements. These can place the shoulder joint in an impingement-prone position, especially for those with limited shoulder mobility or rotator cuff issues. Front variations are generally safer. 2. Upright rows. The narrow grip, elbows-high version can cause shoulder impingement for many people. Wider grip or alternative exercises like face pulls are often recommended. 3. Overhead squats/lunges. These are advanced movements requiring exceptional mobility, stability, and core strength. They are inappropriate for most beginners or those with balance, shoulder, or spinal issues. 4. Good mornings/stiff leg deadlifts. These hinge movements place significant stress on the lower back, the erector spinae, and hamstrings. Form is absolutely critical. Rounding the back under load is a primary cause of disc injury. 5. Traditional sit-ups/crunches. Dr. Stuart McGill's research is correctly cited. Repeated spinal flexion, rounding the spine forward, under load can increase disc pressure and risk of posterior disc issues over time, especially for those with back problems. They also heavily engage the hip flexors. The exaggeration and scare tactics, what they get wrong. Ticking time bombs /spine destroyer. This is alarmist language. For a healthy individual with good form and appropriate load, these exercises are not automatically destructive. The risk comes from improper application. Fabricated statistics. The specific statistics cited, e.g., 73% of exercise-related hospitalizations, 89% fewer joint replacements, live an average of 7 years longer, are highly suspect and not traceable to the journals mentioned in a way that matches these dramatic claims. Reputable research does not make such simplistic, single-cause claims about longevity. Misrepresenting research. While Dr. McGill's work on spinal biomechanics is seminal, the implication that a single sit-up will herniate a disc is a gross oversimplification. His point is that for spinal health and injury rehabilitation, there are better alternatives than high-volume, repetitive flexion. Ignoring individuality. The message paints everyone over 60 with the same brush. A 60-year-old lifelong athlete and a 60-year-old sedentary individual have vastly different capacities. Exercise prescription must be individualized. The one bad exercise fallacy. It creates a villainous list, suggesting that simply avoiding these 5 things is the key to health. In reality, overall movement quality, consistency, balanced programming, and listening to your body are far more important. The safer, smarter approach for exercise over 60. The alternatives suggested in the script are actually excellent recommendations. Here's a consolidated, positive guide. For back and shoulders, choose front lat pull-downs and front military presses over behind-the-neck versions. For shoulders and posture, replace upright rows with face pulls or high pulls with elbows lower. For legs and core stability, ditch overhead squats for goblet squats or bodyweight squats. For lunges, start with stationary lunges or split squats, holding weights at your sides if needed. For hamstrings and glutes, swap stiff leg deadlifts for Romanian deadlifts, RDLs, with a soft knee bend, focusing on pushing hips back and stopping before your back rounds. For core strength, move beyond crunches. Focus on anti-movement exercises that stabilize the spine. Planks and side planks build endurance in a neutral spine. Dead bugs and bird dogs teach core control while moving limbs. Palloff press trains anti-rotation. The bottom line, don't be scared into inaction. The greatest risk for health after 60 is a sedentary lifestyle. Strength training is crucial for maintaining muscle mass, bone density, balance, and independence. Do be smart and informed. 1. Focus on form over ego, use lighter weights, and master the movement pattern. 2. Listen to your body. Distinguish between muscle fatigue and sharp joint pain. The latter is a warning sign. 3. Consider guidance. A few sessions with a physical therapist or a certified trainer experienced with older adults can be invaluable for setting up a safe program. 4. Prioritize safety. Use machines or body weight if free weights feel unstable. Ensure your environment is safe from falls. The goal isn't to live in fear of specific exercises, but to build a sustainable, joyful movement practice that strengthens your body without causing harm. The alternatives listed are a great place to start building that practice.